maybe I had one cocktail. It was not about that. If I was alone back in the day, it would be about that for sure, but it wasn't. So so I'm just sort of like making the rounds with this like big TV crew, and Jackie Beat is performing, of course, sort of ringleader of sorts of this wonderful reunion of these folks that had known each other for decades. I mean, I met Nina Hagen backstage at Drag Strip. There's lots of backstage Drag Strip stories to tell, which I'm not going to tell right now, not because I don't want to. It's not part of the topic. So I'm making my rounds, and then I come outside, and one of the people that didn't come with me, but was there to meet me, or maybe he did come in a separate car, I don't know, but this gentleman was sort of orchestrating this sort of teaser material. And so he was there, and he had a pen. Believe it or not, I had never seen hash pens before. And so he's in the corner, and he's sucking on this ballpoint pen thing. And I'm like, what is that? And he tells me it's THC. And I'm like, what? Please, like, what rock did I crawl out from under? I mean, it wasn't that long. Well, it was okay. So it was 25 years ago, or I don't know, whatever. So I tasted the hash pan. Ooh, that was cool. And then there was like some major drag that I had like was not accustomed to. This guy on the floor was rolling around with those buggle eyes, popping out and doing lewd things to himself, which was funny, but it just kind of reinforced to me that drag had taken a bit of a different turn. Not that there weren't weirdo drag queens when I was doing drag, but this was a particular kind of weirdness I was unaccustomed to. So, I'm there for hours, and which is fine because it's fun as hell, and I'm bumping into people and whatever. And, it sort of winds down. We've sort of got our footage that we kind of wanted or needed or expected or hoped to get. And it's not like I went saying goodbye to everybody. I bid Philip adieu, and the gentleman with me and the crew and everything made our way out. Now, here's where I realized that I did not miss drag, because coming down from where we were parked was easy breezy, except for these forward roll platform boot heel things, which again, I think were for like easy rolling forward for the clients. But going back to the car reminded me of the parts of drag that I did not miss, because I am hoofing, I am climbing, and these heels now are very helpful because I can't step forward. I'm just sort of like crawling, rolling on the ends of these rollaway platforms that I had never seen in drag. I had never bought a pair of heels that had that cockatoo front on them, which was quite interesting. And I'm in like just basically this mini glittery cocktail dress, these heels, and all I have is I had like a strip of satin that I thought would act as like a shawl if it got cold. No, it was it was like an anklet at that point because it was cold. And I couldn't believe I was so far from the club. Going back, going down is fine, going up is not so fine. So I finally made it, heaving and hoeing on the hood of the car, having a respiratory attack. And, camera crew piles into their car. I get in with my husband, and we make ourselves scarce. So that was kind of the big splashy end of everything drag. I still, somewhere around here, I still saved oh my God, it was right next to me. Anyway, that's what I saved from everything. I don't have anything left. I don't have the cocktail dress, the jewelry, nothing. And who cares? So I hope that was at least informative or entertaining at the very, very least. And as usual, thanks for joining me for my cockamamie stories and my enthusiasm. You're so patient. Okay. Thanks for joining me today. I had fun. I hope you did a little bit. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same lineup, pretty much. Surprise clips, maybe. And until then, I love you. Take good care of yourself. Bye.